I'm sure at some point, if you've played a lot of games, you've asked yourself, man, what if this game had a better ending? Well, what if it already does? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's that arbitrary time of the year when you're supposed to tell the people you love how much you love them. Unless Valentine's Day has been banned wherever you are. But one way or the other, there's something in the gaming sphere we can all come together to enjoy, and that's dating sims. And today, I've got an interesting one to talk about. Save the Date is a simple dating sim, really more of a choose your own adventure. The goal of the game is to save the date. You have to go through your date and find a way to make it not end in horrible murder. Lots of different stuff can happen depending on your choices, and the game encourages replayability. Now, we have a bit of an Undertale situation here, where I would really prefer if you would just click this link and experience the game for yourself. There's a bit of a difference here though. Undertale costs $10, and this is free, and it also won't take you anywhere near as long to complete. So seriously, just go and do it. But if you're not interested in doing that, continue on. Save the Date, once you get past its exterior, it has a pretty interesting moral. For those of you that didn't click the link and play it, or maybe you couldn't for one reason or the other, every choice you make in Save the Date ends with your date dying. As you do multiple playthroughs trying different options, you'll get new dialogue choices that let you try to prevent this inevitable death. Eventually, this will lead to the talk of whether or not this is even possible, and you'll start discussing the nature of games and what's driving the player. Eventually, you'll talk about the intent of the creator and what kind of story they wanted to tell, and also whether or not that matters. In the end, there is no good ending in this game, but the game does suggest a way to get one. This leads to a very interesting moral. In Save the Date, they teach you that your headcanon counts. Save the Date is all just a game. It's fiction. It bends to your imagination. So, eventually the game will just suggest that you turn it off and imagine your own ending. And really, is that invalid? If you turn off the game, or start the game again and choose to not go on your date at all, isn't that still a valid ending? There are arguments to be made about the creator's intent and artistic integrity. But does that really matter? Really, if after you beat Metroid, you decided that Samus went off and had transgender surgery, we'd all just have to deal with it. It doesn't change the intent or the actual ending, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. You're free to imagine a version of Bravely Default that doesn't end with padding, a version of Undertale that doesn't have memes, Super Mario Bros. Where Mario dies and Peach saves herself, Sonic Adventure 2, but good. Now just because it's valid doesn't mean it's right, and if you want other people to accept it, you're gonna have to prove it. But one way or the other, I think it's a good conversation point. After all, the sequels to Final Fantasy X have shown us that fanfiction can indeed be published as official work. So what do you think? I'm interested to hear in the comments below. And if you don't agree with what's said in this video, just imagine a version of this video where I said something you do agree with. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for watching. If you liked this video, feel free to declare your love below. And if you're looking for something in that loving spirit, I really have to recommend this Let's Play of Hatoful Boyfriend by Dodger. It's a fun story, and I really recommend sticking with it, because after a while it goes from fun to just great. And with all that said, see you next time.